You know, what can we do for 8 hours?
8 hours. Let's see. We can go to a pool. We can go to Mardi Gras. Oh wait, that's over with. Wait.
Too late now for that.
We can watch Bound for Glory.
Or
I
we can
believe,
always eat the right after the Battle for Glory. We can always eat this Girl Scout cookie.
dude, Girl Scout cookies are pretty good. Anyways, no, we can watch the Elimination Chamber. Yay!
Or we can always stay for 7 hours for WrestleMania.
Oh god, WrestleMania is gonna be like 12 hours this year, probably. Oh god.
What the hell am I gonna do in my city for 12 hours?
You're gonna get matches. There's gonna be matches that take place before people are even allowed into the building. It's gonna be like Apollo versus like Drew Gulak or something.
Anyway, as I close up this Girl Scout cookie stuff, welcome to the Elimination Chamber Easy Picks. Mike, this is your creation. Easy Picks, right?
What do you mean it's my creation? I don't know what you're talking about, Willis.
I think, weren't you the one that made the say this was going to be easy picks, or was it like?
Oh, I said it's gonna be pretty easy. Yeah.
Oh, somebody made this like say, oh, this channel we gotta make easy picks. It's gonna be called Easy Picks. So I just stuck with it. I don't know. I
I
forgot who
may
created
I
it.
may have
Anyway,
said that. I just don't remember, but I don't know. Anyways,
anyway,
you
um,
want to get
you might see
started?
a little bit buffering. You might see a little bit buffering because of the fact that my computer is acting up all slowly,
Oh, okay.
and right now, I could,
Let's just tell the people this, all right? We're not here to try to get views. We're not trying to get money. We're doing this just because we want to. So if you got complaints, well, we obviously don't care because otherwise we'd get more professional equipment. So there's that.
yes, hmm I would have a whole podcast microphone right here. I'm barely even using this old laptop that has a freaking broken a freaking TV right now. Anyway, and I would have better lighting here because my
Your camera is a little
lights
grain.
suck.
Your camera's a little grainy, where mine is better, but
I'm using my laptop camera, and basically this laptop's been through a
so
lot
is
right now.
mine. So is
So,
mine. Mine's the camera built into the laptop, but it looks a little shinier, just a little bit.
as I said, yours hasn't been through a lot like mine has. Right?
Oh, mine's about
Anyway,
7 months old. So yeah, I'll give you that.
yeah, this is just for the shits and giggles.
Yeah, we've been
Uh,
ranting for probably about 10 minutes already, and people are like, "Oh my god, we already don't like you, but fuck, get to the picks already." No, now gonna
I
rant for
don't
another 20 minutes about fish tacos.
fish tacos. The fuck.
Uh,
Anyway, this is the all pay per view before WrestleMania, which
the
is gonna be
last
in my house.
That's gonna be in your house. I wish I could be
Well,
there. I wish, damn it, I can't.
well, when you say my house, I meant like New Orleans, not actually my house because it's too damn
I,
small.
I mean, WrestleMania could take place in your house. I mean, I've seen your house. It's. I mean, the front yard's big enough for maybe a Divas match. Oh no,
No, see.
I'm sorry, women's match. Sorry, women's match.
All right. But anyway, let's just move on. This is gonna be the pick. Now we can start off with this elimination chamber pick, talking about what everybody loves to talk about at the elimination chamber. Ronda Rousey signing her contract.
Uh,
And like I said,
I love me some Ronda Rousey. Don't get me wrong. And I'm still excited for her. But this would mean so much more if she did get her ass beat twice by Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes. Alright? It would mean so much more. Friggin' going into the Holly Holm fight, as Ronda's walking into the cage, you could look at Ronda and go, she's losing this fight. Something looked off. Whatever, you know. And then she walks into the cage with Amanda Nunes. I'm like, I give her a shot. No, never mind. Amanda Nunes just went, bat, you're down. And then Vonnie says she's in Ecuador. No, she's not. She's in Philly for the Rumble. Dude, I don't know what's gonna happen with her contract signing, other than she's gonna be on Raw. So, I mean, I'm assuming something's gonna happen with Stephanie.
I believe so, because the fact is that really the thing is that if they wanted to build up a match with her and Stephanie, if it's either the mixed tag team match or the one-on-one match, whatever the hell the thing is, it's going to be built up at the Chamber. You can't just have it be like a regular contract signing. Oh yeah, she's on Raw, but most contract signing ends badly. When you think of WWE contract signing, you think somebody's gonna get beat up. Am I correct?
Ronda Rousey puts Mandy Rose through the Spanish announce table. There you go. I don't know.
Not going to happen because Mandy Rose is in the Elimination Chamber, and that's not going to happen.
Who knows? Who knows? They could pull an Edge and Kofi Kingston scenario where Mandy Rose gets hit from behind while trying to enter the cage. I don't know. No. We're not even on that match yet, damn it. But, man, I don't. There's other theories that could come up with, but I want to save those for later matches. That's why I think other scenarios might happen. But we'll say that when we get to those matches. So what's the first official match of the night, Fat Boy? Unless you got more to say on Ronda at the moment.
Well, the thing with Ronda is like it's just more like, you know, it's. I just think it's just contract signing is just gonna be more on basically the fact that Ronda is gonna go to WrestleMania and she's gonna fight somebody. And I bet you 100% that they are gonna bring this up.
Hold on, I can't.
You can barely see it, but it's when Ronda Rousey was.
I can't see that at all, dude.
Okay, I'm sorry. The picture was The Rock with Ronda at WrestleMania 31.
The Rock's not going to be at Mania, though.
No. No, I know Rock's not going to be at Mania. But Stephanie's going to bring up that incident where Ronda just did her thing to both Triple H and Stephanie. True. You're not going to see The Rock there because he's going to be doing a damn movie.
He's probably filming another. He'll be filming another movie plus promoting that skyscraper movie that looks just terrible. I'm sorry, it looks terrible. At least to me, it does, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Now, I am double checking something on.
What are you double checking, sir?
I'm checking if there is a pre-show match.
far as I know, there is not yet. Yep.
Double check for me on WWE.com. Like,
Um. Sorry, folks. We're on our cell phones on while we're on the live on YouTube. Just go screw yourself.
we're trying to get everything, all the official matches that's been announced.
I know. I know of five. Uh. I can't.
Okay, there is a kickoff match. There is a kickoff match.
Oh, what is that?
Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Miztourage.
And your winners, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
See,
Because
there has been another official match added to this that I didn't know about. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. What's the point of this match? I mean, I think it might be
the
just
one
because
thing,
of the.
the one thing I have an issue with Gallows and Anderson and the whole nerd thing is that they're calling everybody nerds, and like just because you don't like someone doesn't mean they're a nerd. It kind of for some reason it throws me off. I don't know why. Like when they walk up to like Bo Dallas and call Bo Dallas a nerd, I'm like, yeah. But I don't know.
I think the only reason why they made this match is because what happened at the gauntlet match with the Miztourage interfering.
Anyways, the match is whatever. I'd say we move on to the first official match on the card.
First official match on the card is a feud that kind of takes a turn. It is Bray Wyatt versus Woken Matt Hardy. Not broken, Woken.
See, I felt like they kind of killed this already with Matt losing to Bray at the Raw 25th anniversary, which was a severe disappointment, but that's a discussion for another day. Um, unless Jeff comes back, then we get Brother Nero and then volcanoes and children that are like two defeating full grown wrestlers with helps of volcanoes and firecrackers and people being reborn in a lake that's somehow in the backyard of the Hardy compound, and Senor Benjamin comes along with freaking um, Vanguard One and anything else that I'm missing because I can't think of anything else.
No,
Uh,
you got everything. You got everything.
no, but hopefully they don't do half that shit. I would be okay with Senor Benjamin, but I'd be okay with Senor Benjamin. No Vanguard One stuff, please. No, 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 no volcanoes, none of that. Matt Hardy needs to win this for simple reasons. One, you're letting him do this character, okay? You're letting him do this character. You need to let him get pushed and do something. I'm not saying world title run. I would love for Matt Hardy to get a world title run. That would be amazing. Won't happen, but don't let this gimmick go to waste and just be another Bray Wyatt where he goes, goes up to uh he's done with Matt Hardy. Next thing Bray Wyatt does is he attacks Fat Boy and it's like, oh man, they've been lying to you, man. They're blah blah blah, the demons and the souls and my sister Abigail and blah 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 blah. Like he does to every single person. And I love Bray Wyatt, but it's the same thing. He moves on to the next person and it's supposed to be this big deal, but yet it's like same rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Hopefully, Matt Hardy can get over and move on to something bigger.
I think really, unfortunately, Matt Hardy is stuck with this feud. Because I say this, Matt Hardy would win, but at the same time, it's be like 1-1. What the hell you do? There's really this feud could have had potential. I just think WWE just fucked it up. This is something you could really, really have done well with this feud, but it's just like WWE just dropped the ball in this feud. They fucked up this feud, and it's just like, it's like if this wasn't TNA, they would have done it a little better. But it's like with this one, it's like no, it sucks. It's just something really. It's like you just want to like honestly just have this again, and really, it's like, do I see Broken Man as a world champion, universal champion? Maybe if they actually push it to where how TNA did it, or even maybe a little better than TNA. But at the same time, right now, it's like I'm gonna be like Rick, honestly. Rick from Hardcore Wrestling Radio. You know how he complains every week about this. It's like, yeah, the promo was good and all that stuff. Like you can hear the wonderful and delete and all that stuff. It just gets annoying after a while, and they don't do it well, and they basically have not done it well. What is going on? What is the restriction going on right now?
It's the issue is that wrestling a lot of days is a rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. And with a 3-hour wrestling show every week, a lot of shit gets repeated. And like I said, Matt's already lost to Bray 1-on-1. So on Raw, in front of a crowd that got no matches at the Manhattan Center. So I guess I'm kind of over that part of it. But it's just, unless Matt gets something that puts him forward more or gets him into a high profile match at WrestleMania, which, let's face it, Woken Matt Hardy is probably going to be a part of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Because I don't see what else he could do at WrestleMania, honestly, right now. Then I hope to God they don't do him and Bray Wyatt again. Maybe have. Maybe.
Did someone say again?
Oh, God. Maybe Matt versus. Supposedly Jeff might be back, so unless they can do something there, but I don't know. Matt Hardy. I picked in Matt Hardy, but it doesn't mean much right now.
All right, here's next match. It is going to be for the Raw Tag Team titles. It is going to be Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, versus Worldwide.
Yeah, fusion. Ha! Anyways.
There's no way. I don't know how you
I
do
know.
this.
I don't know. There's no way for us to do it. Anyways.
Yeah.
It is Titus O'Neil and Apollo. Notice there's something missing in that. Apollo. After Apollo Crews can't lose, and then next week it's like, oh, he's just Apollo now. Oh, Crews can't lose.
Because of random crap. Vince McMahon just hates last names, apparently. Anyway, I'll start off this. This is just one of these filler matches, to be honest. It's like, who honestly thinks Titus Worldwide is going to win the the Titus Worldwide, not the Universal, but who would think Titus Worldwide will get titles? I don't see it.
Titus, I was gonna say, I might mark out if Titus Worldwide won the Universal title. That might actually be worth seeing. More so than our modern day Maharaja. But
Anyway, I was gonna switch to my to a different hat. Anyway, it's just like I just don't see Titus Worldwide winning the tag titles, just because of the fact it's like, as I say, it's just a filler match. It's like we have to have matches added on, and it's like, yeah, Titus Worldwide got a couple of wins, but do you really think they're gonna win a tag team title against two of the best wrestlers on the roster? That's apparently
No.
you want to say anything to it?
Meanwhile, it's gonna be there's someone in the background that's gonna be going. Let me write something down here. Cruz can't lose. Oh wait, he's just Apollo. Titus Worldwide. Oh, they lost. Okay, let me document this on my little notebook. Try to look like I'm smart, and the match is over. It's gonna be.
Honest question to this whole Titus Worldwide crap. Why in the hell do you add Dana Brooke? I mean, yeah, there's nothing for her because you have better wrestlers than her, to be honest. But why you just have her freaking right up like she's or what's her face? Just like the combination of like Stacy Keibler when she first started WCW and Terry Runnels when I forgot what was her name in WCW when she was with the Dangerous Alliance.
A mixture of Stacy Keibler and Terry Runnels. That's an interesting.
Because both of them actually both of them like Terry when she was in WCW with the Dangerous Alliance, she would freaking have a freaking uh, like what Dana Brooke does right now, and Stacy same thing when she first started WCW. It was like a freaking like everybody had to freaking have a notepad and just like write stuff, Apparently,
I don't know, but I say the Bar wins and retains the tag team titles, going on to WrestleMania to defend against whoever the hell that's gonna be, because I have no idea as of right now. It may be the Broken Hardys. I don't know. Might be something else.
I don't think it's gonna be the Broken Hardys. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna.
It's probably gonna be the Revival.
That's if you put the Bar as a face.
Yeah, but WWE says continuity, schmontinuity, so.
True.
I mean,
anyway,
the Revival's been going on a tear lately, so that's just what I'm saying. I don't know, but anyways, next up is I believe is Nia Jax versus the chick that nobody's ready for, Asuka.
with WrestleMania implication. Oh wait, wrong WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, wrong one, buddy. Wrong one. That's the one where we got the shock of a lifetime. Damn it.
John Cena being Bray Wyatt?
Yeah, most definitely.
You're not gonna mention what happened there, but anyway, it has implication for WrestleMania.
If Nia Jax, go ahead.
If Nia Jax wins, then she gets added to the match with Asuka for whatever the hell the championship. Now on here says the Raw Women's title, but on the programming they've been announcing whichever championship that Asuka's decided, because officially Asuka never decided which title she's going for. Not like Nakamura, who says she's going for the WWE title and AJ Styles. But so basically, Nia Jax wins, she gets added. We gotta have a triple threat match for whatever title.
Okay, let's be honest. No. It's not gonna. She's not gonna. Nia Jax. I don't think they mean Nia Jax is gonna go to SmackDown if Asuka decides to go to SmackDown. I think it means that Nia Jax is gonna be facing Alexa Bliss. But let's be honest here for a second. Nia Jax is not beating Asuka. She is not beating Asuka. For multiple reasons. One, I did one of those little Facebook mini games where it's like the person in your birth month is your date or your female wrestling partner for whatever. And apparently I'm totally ready for Asuka, apparently. Because Asuka was for the month of July. Anyways, totally unrelated. Asuka's undefeated still. People need to realize she lost the Battle Royal on NXT, so her losing the Rumble would have been fine. But
everybody forgets about it because guess who won that Battle Royal?
I don't remember who won it, but I know who eliminated Asuka.
The person who won it was Carmella, who eliminated the person who eliminated Asuka.
Cool there.
It was down to Asuka, Eva, and Carmella.
You know what though? You know what I can't wait for though is is to see Asuka. Asuka's gonna win the match, and I wonder. And here's the thing: is the her the timing of her match, whether it's before or after the women's chamber match, will help me decide what she's gonna do. Because if it's before the women's chamber match, I think she stays on Raw. If she makes her decision after, then that could throw everything for a loop.
I think if the match comes before the chamber match, that actually could be an implication that she might go to SmackDown. That's where it would throw it off. Because if her match is after the chamber, she can just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go fight for."
That's what I'm saying. It's like either way you look at it, if she decides, to go to SmackDown and Alexa Bliss wins and successfully defends, then it's like, well, shit. How do we determine her challenger now?
That's a good question. But the thing is that this, if they put it as the implication was like, if the match becomes Nia Jax wins, it becomes a triple threat. That's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. They just put it there just to say that. But
here's my question. The Royal Rumble was obviously either way, but Carmella can't come and cash in on the Raw champion, right?
To my understanding, it's just for the SmackDown.
So it's only SmackDown women were involved in that match, right?
But it would make no sense. But I'm gonna go double check the Money in the Bank.
Because honestly, they won't do this. It would be dumb at this point. What I would love to have happen is Asuka gets to WrestleMania, she wins and beats Alexa Bliss, and then FABULOUS, and the streak of Asuka ends via Carmella cashing in Money in the Bank. I would laugh my ass off and I would be pretty happy actually for some reason. I don't know why. I would be happy.
Yeah,
Then
the contract is for the SmackDown. The contract is for the SmackDown Women's title, not
and
Raw.
here's the thing also.
It's good. Would be funny
If she
that we.
stays if she stays on Raw, how are they going to determine Charlotte's challenger? Because Charlotte at Fastlane in 2 weeks is defending against Ruby Riot, I believe. I don't know any other
Same
matches.
thing. I was the question is that the question was saying be is Oscar if Oscar chooses the Raw chooses SmackDown over Raw, how you determine Raw the more contender.
Because then you can just go the Ronda Rousey route with
This is just a
what?
but I don't know. This stuff is me honestly, but we are just in agreement that Oscar is going to win because the way they put a damn triple threat.
No, no.
And plus, I don't think they will want to have Oscar lose or you got a damn B plus pay per
Yeah.
view like Chamber.
Anyways, let's move on, shall we?
I think if they want to have her lose,
Anyway,
they they want to have Oscar lose the, the streak. It's gotta be like some big four pay per view. Anyway, move to the first of two Chambers matches. What we gotta talk about is the first Elimination Chamber. Alexa Bliss, Lee Banks, James, and Sonya Deville for the title.
well, hopefully you stop
Now, as
buffering again.
try not to, but I can't. My
Uh,
computer. I blame my computer, not me.
okay, let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
Anyway,
Alexa Bliss is retaining the women's title.
anyway, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Uh, we good? We good?
Wait for you. Yeah,
Okay. I was just
continue.
saying, Alexa Bliss, I believe, is going to retain the women's title somehow, some way, whatever. There could be multiple stories coming out of this match. By the way, I believe a possible Sasha Banks "fuck you Bailey" moment could come out of this match. Um, whatever could happen with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, I don't know because Paige is, basically done. So I don't know what Absolution's goal is now. I don't know. Um, Alexa Bliss has been basically Raw Women's Champion for almost a year, except for that 1 week that she lost the belt to Sasha Banks, which I again didn't understand why, but whatever. That was kind of pointless again. I I'm looking forward to the Chamber. A lot of it's predictable, but I don't know how who's gonna face Alexa Bliss, if it's gonna be Asuka, if it's gonna be Ronda Rousey, if there'll be somebody else on Raw we haven't already thought of. Could be the return of, you know, it could be Maurice for all we know. Pregnant Maurice just comes in and puts one foot on Alexa Bliss and wins the belt. I don't know, but I'm not. If it's not Asuka, I'm not sure where this is gonna lead for Alexa Bliss. But no, yeah, I'll let you tell the folks where it's gonna happen.
Well, really, with this, there's a lot of different scenarios you can really do with this. This is just basically we obviously going to know. We obviously saying that Alexa Bliss is going to retain the title. That's what we all gotta say. Alexa Bliss is going to retain the title. I think it's going to come down to Mickey James and Alexa Bliss. It's basically during the match because what happened last week is like, okay, Alexa Bliss and Mickey is like, okay, buddies again. But we all know Alexa Bliss. Everybody and their mama knows Alexa Bliss just only using Mickey James to, to save the championship. So Alexa Bliss backstabbing Mickey James again. Happened. Now with Sasha and Bailey, that could be something where that could go into a pre-show match at WrestleMania, most likely, or not, or even the Raw after Mania. But something's gonna go up with Bailey and Sasha. Absolution, you have a point because once Paige got injured and the reports saying that she can no longer wrestle again, there is no solution to be honestly there is no point for why Absolution be there. Be honest, um, and me being the Divas correspondent of Hardcore Wrestling Radio, I had to talk about this topic, but we obviously know that no way, no possible way is not walking out without the women's title. Alexa Bliss is going to retain WrestleMania because if they put so much push into Alexa Bliss, just that chamber before going to WrestleMania without the title, it wouldn't make no sense. So giving her the title all the way to Mania, where whoever she loses it to, she'll lose it to. Or she might shock us all and just basically do something. Bliss retains the title of Mania and then lose it to some newcomer like a la Paige did to AJ Lee at the WrestleMania 30. All right, here.
I bet you enjoyed that moment, didn't you?
Just to let you know, me and Mike was there when that happened.
I know that we could have had the seats together for that moment, but no. Volunteers offer you a free ticket, so you have to take it. You could not be cheap, spend a little bit of money so we get our seats together, and I could watch you cry face to face as your girl got her butt whooped by Paige. God damn it.
And the weird fact was that I thought, I was at that point in time, I thought Paige was going to win until the Extreme Rules Papers to have her drop the title, have AJ drop the title at the Raw after. So why not? Sure.
The minute she said, we're going to have a match right now, and she hadn't even said put the title on the line. In that split second between those two sentences, you're like, this is going to be a title match, and she's going to lose. And sure enough.
Yep, we all going to happen. Anyway, the final, last but not least, we get off topic again, and we already passed the time limit we were supposed to be. Anyway,
who cares? We do.
Last but not least, yeah, honest, and we don't have a real time limit. Last but not least, for the first time ever, a 7-man Elimination Chamber match.
Well,
for a chance to go to fight Mike Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Can you technically say first time 7? Because there was technically 13 guys in the chamber once when they had the tag team title elimination chamber match.
Well, that's different because it was a tag team match, but you got 7 single guys, not
I don't know.
Six teams in a bull. And I'm not talking Bull Dempsey.
You had 13 guys in because all 3 members of the New Day were inside at the same
Oh
time.
yeah. No, it's 13 and a half. Remember, you had to add El Torito too.
He was in there. I don't remember that. Oh well,
Yeah, he wasn't
whatever.
there. He
Oh
wasn't
well,
there.
whatever.
Ole.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Anyways, so it's
it is
who?
it is Braun Strowman, Elias. Don't call me Samson, Finn Balor, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. We all know who we gotta. We all know what we say, but we gotta talk about it first before we make our prediction. Mike, start.
Well, remember, uh, Mr. Walk with Elias gets to enter the match last due to beating John
Yes,
Cena
Mr.
and
Elias enters.
he beat Braun Strowman and John Cena in
It's
a
yeah. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. So enters last for being seen in Braun, as he said, and the Miz goes in first because he loses to Cena. Cena wins. LOL.
excuse me, ma. Okay, so like I said, it was yes, Elias, Braun, Miz, Roman, whoever else, because it doesn't matter. I forgot. I had a brain fart, but
Uh,
Finn
the
Balor.
guy that you learned to shoot up.
Oh yeah, my boy. I was on Seth freaking Rollins. Um, he So we know who's gonna win this match. They could pull a Vince Russo swerve if they wanted to, but I highly, highly doubt it because it's gonna be super, super predictable. But apparently, it's still gonna make money, so whatever the case. But um, I'll tell you who definitely has no chance of winning here. The Miz. The Miz is not winning. As much as I wouldn't mind seeing the Miz with another world title run, no, that's not happening. Um, lost my train of thought here. Um, uh, goddamn, Finn's not winning. John Cena could win, but doubtful. Seth's not winning. And I'm forgetting half the people again, but Braun, I would say could win if he hasn't already had 2 title shots against Brock Lesnar in the last however many months. So no, but it's gonna be as good old Michael Cole would say, the big dog, Roman Reigns, is gonna go on to face Paul Heyman's client, Brock Lesnar, at WrestleMania for the undisputed Universal Championship.
Well, remember, Brock Lesnar is going back to New Orleans to the same place where he did the unthinkable at this thing.
Why do you keep bringing it up? Damn it!
I had to, because but anyway, going into this chamber match, you have 3 possible winners. 3: Braun Strowman, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. Finn Balor, they're not going to push him. I'm sorry. The only fact of the reason is that yeah, he was the first ever Universal Champion, but he got injured during the match, and I don't think that because of that, I think that kind of what ruined the push basically, and I don't think that Vince McMahon wants to do that. The Miz is the Intercontinental Champion, so no. Unless they want to do, unless they want to shock us all and do something like WrestleMania 6, yeah, 6, but not gonna happen. Uh, I'm sorry, I had to say it. Your boy won't win because of the fact I think they have something else planned for him, but at the same time, I don't think they will want to put Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. And Elias, as much as he is over, he is just not ready for that push yet. I think they're just gonna hold out until they can be somebody who's adamantly be somebody that can really beat Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman, we're going to the 3. Braun Strowman is not going to win because you brought up the point. Braun Strowman already had couple of title matches, the triple match at the Royal Rumble, the match at Great Balls of Fire, which I think still is a dumb pay-per-view name, but okay. But it's just like it's just like if he didn't lose to Brock, he would have gotten the win right here. So it's now between the two people that everybody hates the most, Cena and Roman. But we all know the way that WWE wants to push Roman Reigns to be that next John Cena. So he is going to be the winner because McMahon is just not going to give up until everybody has to respect the fact that Roman Reigns took over the top spot from Cena. Roman Reigns is the new top guy. Unfortunately, it's like everybody wants somebody else, but Roman is going to win. He is the only one that can really beat Brock Lesnar that's besides John Cena. Cena get whooped a lot of times and invented Suplex City. But it's just the fact that it's gonna be Roman Reigns, it's gonna be Brock Lesnar, and I'm just gonna expect a lot of boos at WrestleMania when I'm at the Superdome. I'm just gonna have to hear all the boos when Roman Reigns wins the title.
Don't you mean the Silverdome, brother?
Don't remind me. Don't remind me of this brother stuff on this thing. Anyway, just final thoughts.
I still wish I could be there. God damn it! But money's tight, and just damn it. And I didn't save ahead of time, so that's partially my fault, because I should have. But final thoughts. Final thoughts. I expect Ronda Rousey to put somebody in an armbar. Roman's getting the hell boot out of him. I expect not to understand half the things Asuka says. And that's about all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
Final thoughts is this is going to be a predictable pay-per-view, to be honest. Really, it's that I was going to my Divas correspondent title, women's wrestler correspondent, whatever the title is nowadays. You are just expecting that it's going to be Alexa Bliss winning the title. Asuka fighting Alexa, I see it. Asuka going to SmackDown, I don't know really, to be honest. It's going to be real hard. And I think the only way they say that it won't be Asuka versus Charlotte is if Carmella decides to cash in. It's like, here, I'm going to cash in at WrestleMania. I'm going to beat you 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring without a surprise cash in or something like that. Crazy crap. But That's not going to happen. But this is just, it's going to be very interesting how they play out Asuka and the y'all know Roman Reigns going to win. Roman wins LOL. And I expect maybe some feuds come out of the two chamber matches that would be possible matches for either Mania or the Raw after Mania. So that's about it. Smash show, like, subscribe, and all that crap. Like, where can they find you at?
To anyone that's still stuck around for this whole thing, I'm shocked. So if you did, then maybe I am worth following on a special place called Twitter that I never post at all, which I believe is Mike of Iowa, I believe. Sometimes on Twitch, Mike of Iowa 1. YouTube, it's either my name or Deport Darkness 101. I'm not sure what it is anymore. And yeah, that's all. That's all the places you can find me.
Find me on Twitter at FatBoy504. If you already subscribed to this, then I don't know how you found this, but I don't even know what the hell this YouTube channel is. Twitch.tv/FatBoy504. And you might could see me find me on the HWR chat room on Facebook. But until then, Mike, can I go Scott Cookie?
Sure.
Goodbye.
Bye.